Hi students, let's take up a question from the book H.C. Verma. A man can swim at a speed of 3 kilometers per hour in still water. The speed in the still water is same as speed with respect to water or speed with respect to river. He wants to cross a 500-meter wide river flowing at 2 kilometers per hour. He keeps himself always at an angle of 120 degree with the river flow. Find the time he takes to cross the river. At what point on the opposite bank will he arrive? We are given the velocity of the river 2 kilometers per hour. Velocity of man with respect to river is 3 kilometers per hour. This is 3 kilometers per hour. This total angle is 120 degree. So this angle would be 30 degree. Let us write this velocity equation in the vector form. Velocity of man with respect to ground will be equal to velocity of man with respect to river plus velocity of river so this is velocity of man with respect to river. Let us add to it velocity of river. This is velocity of river. And now let us join. This is velocity of man with respect to ground. Velocity of river is given to us 2 kilometers per hour. The width of the river is 500 meters. Let us take this as the x-axis and this as the y-axis. Now let us equate the components of this equation in the y direction. So velocity of man with respect to ground in the y direction will be equal to velocity of man with respect to river cos 30 degree and velocity of river in the y direction is 0. So this gives us 3 root 3 upon 2 kilometers per hour. Now let us find out time he takes to cross the river. This will be equal to the width of the river is 500 meters. So this is half kilometer and velocity of man with respect to ground in the y direction is 3 root 3 upon 2. So this is equal to 1 upon 3 root 3 hours. Now let us equate the component of this equation in the x direction. So we will get velocity of man with respect to ground in the x direction. The component of velocity of man with respect to river in the x direction will be negative, and this would be sine 30 degree plus velocity of river. So this is equal to minus 3 upon 2 plus 2, and this is 1 by 2 kilometers per hour. Therefore, displacement in the x direction will be equal to velocity of man with respect to ground in the x direction into time taken to cross the river, which we have already got. This is 1 upon 3 root 3. So this is equal to half into 1 upon 3 root 3, and this is equal to 1 upon 6 root 3 kilometer. Alright, thank you very much.